It makes me think there's more quarters and cows.
I see. We have some. You can
Smells like shit in here. What the fuck?
Well,
It's probably me.
What'd you guys do?
it might be the bubbles.
What happened with the bubbles?
It smells
They
bad.
give us bubbles.
Okay.
And it stink.
Did the crew tell you the website's down?
Oh no.
What happened?
The website's down. The fucking hosting fees were $20,000, and my card got fucked up. But they're working on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But I need to work out. You know martial arts, right?
No.
You don't know martial arts?
I know the basics for like punching and stuff, but I know every time I got to try to learn martial arts, I had an injury that month when I signed up, like a concussion or fucked up my shoulder or something like that.
Damn.
But if you know, I would learn.
What martial arts have you tried to learn that you were unable to because of a concussion?
I was about to learn jiu-jitsu, that was sumo, but that was right after 2 concussions and losing shit in the blood. So when I tried, I was like having seizures, and so I was like, you know what, I'm probably going to not do this.
You tried jiu-jitsu and you were having seizures?
Yeah, it is for my last concussion, because I had 2 concussions in 1 week.
Why?
So the first one I got jumped, I got hit behind, and then they ran off.
Why'd they do that?
Well, we have history together, and they like, so he's kind of crazy. He stalked my brother. Like, my brother actually moved out of state. Because how crazy this guy is.
God damn.
And he didn't like that I cut him out of my life, because we used to be friends. It's like, okay, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
And then the second time, there was a group of Hispanic white-cross Mexicans.
Hispanic?
Yeah. And I was swimming in the river with my friend.
Yeah.
And then they saw I had a black eye. And then they saw my friend had expensive shoes. So they tried to steal his shoes, and then they broke my nose. And then,
Jesus!
And then breaking my nose, I bled for like 10 hours out of my nose. And the doctor sent me home, and I had to go back. And when I went back the second time, I lost so much blood. I wasn't even able to stand up because how weak I was.
God damn.
So then that set me back like a month to my physical standards.
Okay.
Like I wasn't even able to walk up 2 stairs.
Damn. How old are you?
24.
Okay.
But if you know something, I could do it with you. You could teach me as we go.
Well, I was gonna ask you to hold pads for me.
I can hold pads.
Okay.
I know how to do that.
I've watched a 4-minute boxing tutorial on YouTube. I think.
Nice.
You doing kicks or just punches?
We do just punches, but you heard of Pentjak Silat? It's an Indonesian martial art. It's like the most ancient martial art.
Okay.
From ancient Sumatra. It's Indonesia's huge. It's this huge country. There's like 3 billion people there.
Yeah.
But they don't have the same like media that we do. They don't have kung fu movies. They don't have like Hollywood action movies. So
so it's not influencing.
there's no movies about Pentjak Silat, but it's like this martial art that's been honed for 10,000 years basically, and there's 3 billion people who are practitioners, and it's kind of the shit. It's the best.
Okay.
It's the best martial art in my opinion.
I would keep that in mind then.
Yeah.
Have you ever? What are your thoughts on drunken kung fu?
Drunken kung fu is a shoot off. It's inspired by Pentjak Silat.
Oh, really?
There's a form of Pentjak Silat that basically imitates the same thing.
Okay.
It's not drunken. It's hallucinogenic.
Okay.
So like ayahuasca, that type of shit.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing, and that's what the Chinese picked up when they tried to invade Indonesia but failed.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy also. Fuck me.
I used to think drunken kung fu was the best one, but if you say that was wide from that one.
Drunken kung fu is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
If drunken kung fu was wide from the other one's probably better than.
Yeah. Well, you're talking to a Pentjak Silat practitioner, so
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that it is the best, but obviously, your mileage may vary. I don't
That's
know
true.
who. It depends. It depends on who you listen to.
Yeah, I guess. How long have you been doing martial arts for?
Since I was a kid.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I did the basic sort of karate, taekwondo thing that everybody did as a kid. And then my sensei, Master Joe Badini, he was like, "You're so good, we have to send you to fucking Kukiwon, which is the Korean. It's like the Korean capital of taekwondo."
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever seen it or looked at anything about North or South Korea, but they're basically psychopaths over taekwondo. Like they're obsessed with it. Like their whole, like half the nation is doing taekwondo.
Half the day.
Half the day, like literally. Like you go to work and you have to do taekwondo. They take it. It's anything.
They take it seriously.
Yeah, anything in America, like NFL, whatever you think is big in America, taekwondo is 10 times that size in South Korea, probably North Korea too. But so I went to Kukiwon. I got my 10th Dan black belt in taekwondo, and from there I was just like, where do I go from here? And I started just researching independently. I went all around Southeast Asia, China.
Okay, so you learned this in Asia specifically.
What's that?
You learned most of your techniques in Asia?
Yeah, I mean, I went around for 10 years trying to figure out what was the best thing, and I ended up in Indonesia. And by that time I had won like close to 100 sparring matches and fights.
Shit! That's awesome.
I went to Indonesia and I got my ass kicked by this 5'3" like little brown dude who was like chain smoking cigarettes, and I was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing right now?"
I heard people
teach me this. And I was just like, right now I will drop everything if you teach me this. And I had to carry a donkey cart around town and do all these like bitch work chores for this guy. I had to go get him boxes of cigarettes. I had to steal a crate of cigarettes from the naval base.
How many packs a day? 2 or 1?
Who, me?
No, him.
The kids smoke 2 packs a day there. the adults are on boxes. So anyway, but yeah, I went there and picked up Pentjak Silat and been doing that for about 7 years.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I thought like a lot of people who practice like martial arts in the States, and then they go to like some, like a Shaolin temple or something like that, and they try it, they get their ass kicked.
Oh, for sure. The thing is, like,
because like they train all day, every day. Versus people in the States, they train like an hour.
Professional fighter 2 hours a day.
Yeah,
try 8 hours a day.
Exactly.
I tell people all the time, like with MMA, like there are guys in a temple in Shaolin right now who would like come to the UFC and wipe the floor with these guys. But they don't, because they would be, first of all, it would be like they would kill somebody.
Probably, yeah.
Second of all, it would they're not going to fight for money. These people who dedicate themselves to martial arts, they don't fight for money.
Yeah.
Can you lace these up? Actually, let me get this other one on first.
When you say lace them up, what do you mean by that? Because I've never seen these kind of gloves before.
You've never seen this type of gloves before?
I've just seen the...
These are Pentjak Silat specific gloves.
Okay.
They're made by a company called Winning.
Okay.
Winning is a Pakistani company.
Yeah.
And these are good because they're really cheap. Because I bust through these. I'll go through pairs of gloves like, one a week. So I have to get new gloves all the time.
Okay.
So these Winning gloves are really cheap.
So this is going to break my arm punching?
No. No, it's very safe. Don't worry. Am I wearing a watch? What the